What's up guys, it's me Drew, and today we're going to be taking a look at 5 new screenshots from Animal Crossing New Horizons. So all of these screenshots were in a poster thing from before, and those were just really low quality, low resolution pictures, but now they have higher resolution pictures that were released on the Japanese Nintendo website. So I think that's a lot better that we can analyze them now in a lot better quality. I don't think it's full HD though, because it doesn't really seem too clear on my monitor. Now on this first screenshot, you can see that there's a new table and a new bench, and they're all made of tree trunks. So like there's the table legs that are also tree trunks and a giant tree trunk on the top of the table. I think that's really cool that there's a lot of new furniture in this game. And I'm pretty sure you might be able to craft that with wood that you cut down from trees using your axe maybe. So I think that's really cool if you can craft that. And it seems like pretty likely. So maybe the bench would be like 1 or 2 wood, and the table would be probably 5, like 1 for the top and 1 for each leg. Something like that. And I think that would be pretty cool. Another thing in this picture is that there seems to be a new hammock that looks kind of nice. It has a rainbow on it. So that's pretty cool. Now on to screenshot number 2. In this screenshot you can see there's a bobber, and this time it's red. So in a screenshot from the Mexican one, that one had a yellow bobber, and also the fishing rod looked different. So depending on what fishing rod you have, the bobber will probably change, unless you can customize the fishing rod and have a different color bobber mix and match with the different kinds of fishing rods. That would be a pretty cool thing if you could customize that tiny detail, but I really think that it's going to be connected to the fishing rod. This fishing rod seems to have black lines compared to the Mexican localization one. That one didn't. Now this girl, she seems to have a dark blue hair color, which is also new. Before I'm pretty sure it was only a lighter blue hair color. And another thing is that you can place the bucket outside. So I don't know if you store fish in that or if it's just a bucket just for show. But either way, it's kind of cool. Now on to picture number 3. So in the background you can see Kiki sitting under a tree, and she has glasses now, which is cool because it means that animals can wear accessories. Before, just the players could wear accessories, but now all the animals can wear them too. So that's a pretty cool thing. Now also the scarecrow is new, and it's probably an item that you can place down. The fences are also new, and that one's really cool. It means you'll be able to section off different parts of your island, which is a really nice thing if you think about it, because it means you'll be able to have different areas kind of themed around something. Like this one looks like there's a farm in the back, so I really do like that. If you take a look at the background, you can see a higher level, but you might not be able to go up there because there's no flowers or anything that a player might have placed. So there's a chance that you won't be able to get up there, but I think it would be really cool if you could have a second layer of your town. There's one small thing that I noticed, and it's if you take a look at the leaves in the pile, they don't look the same as the leaves on the actual trees. So it's kind of weird, but the shape is completely different. The color's pretty similar, but I don't know if that was on purpose or if they just have different leaves in the piles. So that's just kind of something I noticed, but it's not really a big problem with the game or anything. Now onto picture number 4. So this one, if you look in the window, you can see the curtain from inside the house, but it just seems to have a gradient effect in there. So I don't think that's actually any furniture or anything inside that you can see through the window, but I think it would be cool if as you're walking by you could see what's in the house through the window. But I kind of doubt that's what's going to happen, just because in this picture you can see how it's just kind of a light effect. So I'm kind of disappointed about that, but it would be really cool if they did make it so you could see inside. The girl on the left has a new hat, which kind of looks nice. It's like a winter hat. And she also has a new curly hairstyle, which looks pretty good. So they're also rolling up snowballs. I'm not really sure if that's new. They might be trying to make a snowman, which would be pretty fun. There's also Christmas lights on the trees, which shows that it's around Christmas time, which is pretty cool how they have those, but those were in an earlier trailer, so that's not really a new thing. Now on to picture number 5. So as you can see in the background, there's a bridge, which means it's a more developed town, and there hasn't been too many screenshots with bridges, and I think the original versions of these pictures that were low quality, that was the first time we ever saw an actual bridge, because before it was just using a vaulting pole to cross the river, but now there's an actual bridge, which is pretty cool, and it's a nice stone bridge, which we've seen before in previous games. If you take a look in the background beside that tree, there's a bike. Now, I don't know if that's going to be rideable, but I'm pretty sure there was bikes in Pocket Camp. So I don't know if those were rideable, but in this one, I really hope they are rideable and you can get around much faster. And maybe one drawback to having a bike is that you can't cross rivers with a vaulting pole. You'll have to go to the bridge, but that would be offset by the faster speed that you can use when you're riding on it. So I really think that would be fun if they actually added a rideable bike, but it might just be an item that you can place and just have it there for looks. But I really hope it's functional. In earlier screenshots, you could see a Nook phone case, and that comes back again. It looks really nice, but it's the exact same one, so I don't know if it's a case or just how the phone's gonna look, because I feel like if it was a case, we would have seen different options for it now, so I'm starting to think that's actually how the phone is looking. The last thing about this picture is that the girl in the corner with brown hair has a new pose, so you couldn't have that before, so it's kind of interesting that they have a new one. But all of the other characters, their poses are ones that we've seen before. So she's the only one with a new pose. One more thing that I want to mention is that the same effect is happening in the window where you can see the curtain but nothing else inside. So that really makes me think that you won't actually be able to see inside. And that's just a small detail where you get to see only the curtain of that house. So that was 5 newly released screenshots for Animal Crossing New Horizons. So if you learned something from these, please be sure to subscribe to my channel for the latest Animal Crossing news, and also be sure to leave a like on this video if it was helpful for you. Bye.